Hello, rare gems. Imagine diving into the complex world of human personalities, where one figure stands out for her mystery and independence, the Sigma female. She's the quiet observer on the sidelines, exuding confidence and self-reliance. But beneath this exterior lies a depth that few truly understand. Today, we're setting off on a fascinating exploration to answer a burning question. Why do Sigma females often seem cold? Get ready to be intrigued as we delve into their minds, peeling back layers of deep thought, hidden feelings, and high standards. We'll trace their journey from past hurts to their fortress of self-sufficiency, revealing new insights at every turn. So buckle up and prepare for a journey that will challenge your views, spark your curiosity, and uncover the fascinating allure behind the Sigma female's seemingly chilly demeanor. Number 1. Evolutionary defense mechanism. Picture this. You're a Sigma female navigating the wild jungle of life. Your mind is like an ancient fortress, always on high alert for any signs of danger. So what do? You put up this cool, distant front that basically says, "Don't mess with me." It's not because you're heartless. It's because you're wired to focus on survival rather than being all warm and fuzzy. Think back to the days when our ancestors roamed the plains. Being overly emotional wasn't exactly a great strategy for survival. Vulnerability was like a giant neon sign saying, "Predators, here I am." To stay safe, our Sigma ancestors learned to hide their emotions. It was like they wore an invisible suit of ice, deflecting threats left and right. Fast forward to today. We might not be dodging saber-toothed tigers anymore, but our brains still have that ancient wiring. So even though you might be a total softie when you're home alone with your cat, to the outside world, you're Miss Cool and collected. But here's the twist. Beneath that icy exterior is a heart of gold, or maybe a slightly softer ice. You're not unfeeling. You're just careful about who gets to see the real you. So next time someone calls you cold, remember, it's not you. It's your inner cave woman trying to stay safe in this crazy modern world. Number 2. Self-sufficiency. The one-woman army. Imagine waking up one morning and realizing all your friends and family have vanished. For most people, this would be a total nightmare. But for a Sigma female, she'd probably just shrug, whip up a delicious breakfast, and go on with her day. Sigma females are the epitome of self-sufficiency. They're like the Swiss Army knives of people, equipped with everything they need to tackle life's challenges solo. Got a leaky faucet? No problem, she's got her toolbox ready. Car trouble? She's on it. Probably knows her way around an engine better than most. Lost in the woods? She'd be the one calmly setting up camp and starting a fire while everyone else panics. This extreme self-reliance can sometimes be mistaken for coldness, but it's really just her way of handling things efficiently. She doesn't need to lean on others to get through her day, and that can be intimidating or confusing to people who rely on their social circles for support. Think of it this way. While others are forming committees to solve a problem, she's already rolled up her sleeves and is halfway through fixing it. It's not that she doesn't appreciate help, it's just that she's so good at taking care of herself that she rarely needs it. Now, picture her in a group project. Everyone's fumbling around, arguing about who should do what, and there she is, silently taking charge, finishing the tasks before anyone's even decided on a meeting time. By the end of it, she's done the work of 5 people, leaving everyone wondering how she pulled it off. Her self-sufficiency extends to all areas of life. She doesn't need someone to hold her hand through tough times. She's got her own emotional toolkit for that. When she's feeling down, she doesn't wallow. She tackles her feelings head-on, maybe with some yoga, a good book, or a long walk. She knows how to cheer herself up better than anyone else could. And when it comes to everyday tasks, forget about it. While others are calling for takeout, she's whipping up a gourmet meal from scratch just because she can. Need to assemble that IKEA furniture? She's got it covered, probably without even glancing at the instructions. So, if a Sigma female seems a bit distant, it's not because she's uninterested or uncaring. It's because she's fiercely self-sufficient, navigating life with the confidence and capability of someone who knows they can handle whatever comes their way. She's the one-woman army, the DIY queen, and the ultimate problem solver all rolled into one. And honestly, who wouldn't admire that? I urge you to pause for a moment and show your support by liking, sharing, and subscribing to the Rare Gems community. Your participation strengthens our channel and enables us to share these invaluable teachings with those on the path of personal development. Remember to activate notifications so you won't miss out on our future videos. Number 3. Minimalism in relationships. Keeping it simple, sweetie. Imagine you're at a massive warehouse sale. There are hundreds of items on sale and people are grabbing everything they can. Then a Sigma female walks in. While everyone else is frantically filling their carts with stuff they don't need, she's calmly browsing, picking out just a few high-quality items that she actually likes and will use. That's how she handles relationships. Sigma females are relationship minimalists. They don't collect a bunch of acquaintances or aim to be the center of attention in a big social group. Instead, they focus on quality over quantity. If her social circle were a jewelry box, it would contain a few precious gems rather than a pile of cheap trinkets. This minimalist approach can sometimes make them seem cold or standoffish, but in reality, they're just avoiding the drama and superficiality that come with large social groups. They don't have time for endless gossip sessions or maintaining relationships that don't add real value to their lives. Picture this. While others are juggling a dozen chat groups, birthday reminders, and frenemies, the Sigma female is hanging out with her bestie, having a deep, meaningful conversation over coffee. She's not being antisocial, she's just highly selective. Think of her as a bouncer at an exclusive club. The guest list is short, but everyone inside is VIP. Here's where it gets funny. At a party, while everyone is trying to network and remember names, she's probably found the comfiest chair and is having a one-on-one chat with the most interesting person in the room. When she leaves, it's not with a stack of new contacts, but with one genuine new friend. Her minimalist philosophy means she's not going to waste time on fair-weather friends or people who bring unnecessary drama into her life. If someone texts her at 2 a.m. with a crisis every other week, they're probably not going to make the cut. She's got a low tolerance for emotional vampires and high-maintenance friendships. She treats her social life like she treats her wardrobe, capsule style. Only the best pieces stay, the ones that go with everything and always make her feel great. She's all about those staple relationships that stand the test of time. And the best part? This approach keeps her life drama-free. While others are caught up in the latest social media feud or friend group fallout, she's zen, sipping her tea and focusing on what truly matters. Her friendships are deep, meaningful, and drama-free. It's like she's cracked the code to a peaceful, fulfilling social life. So if a Sigma female seems a bit distant or selective, it's not because she's cold. She's just a master of relationship minimalism, keeping her social circle small but mighty. She's figured out that sometimes less is more, and she's all the happier for it. Number 4. Past experiences. Building emotional fortresses from life's leftovers. Imagine you're baking cookies. You're having a great time. The kitchen smells amazing and everything's perfect. Then, out of nowhere, you accidentally burn a batch. That's what it feels like for a Sigma female when she gets hurt by someone she trusted. And just like you might watch the oven more carefully next time, she builds emotional walls to avoid getting hurt again. Sigma females might seem cold because they've learned that not everyone has their best interests at heart. They've dealt with betrayal, disappointment, and emotional ups and downs that make reality TV look tame. After a few rounds of emotional dodgeball, they're not about to let just anyone into their inner circle. Picture this. She's like a skilled gardener. After a few surprise frosts, read betrayals, she's built a greenhouse, installed temperature controls, and maybe even added a security system. Visitors need to prove they're worth her time and trust before they're allowed into her garden. Here's where the humor comes in. Think of her emotional walls as a top-notch bakery kitchen. It's like trying to get into the back of a famous bakery. There are locked doors, secret recipes, and maybe even a taste test. Only the most trustworthy folks get in. You'd better have your baking skills ready. But it's not all doom and gloom. These walls aren't just about keeping people out. They're about ensuring that those who get in are the real deal. Once you're in the kitchen, you'll find it's warm, welcoming, and filled with delicious treats. The Sigma female's loyalty is like having access to an exclusive cookbook. Few get it, but those who do are in for a lifetime of gourmet friendship. Her past experiences have turned her into a bit of an emotional chef. She's got recipes for every situation: heartbreak, betrayal, and even those annoying fake friends who pretend to be pals. These recipes help her navigate the tricky landscape of relationships with the precision of a master chef. So, while it might seem like she's cold or distant, what she's really doing is protecting herself. It's like wearing an apron while baking. You wouldn't call someone cautious for keeping their clothes clean, right? She's just safeguarding her heart from the mess of untrustworthy people. In the end, if you're lucky enough to get into her inner circle, you'll find a loyal friend who's worth the effort. She's just made sure that by the time you get there, you're someone who truly deserves to be. After all, she's had her fill of emotional burns. Now she's baking something that lasts, with people who appreciate the effort it took to get there. Number 5. High standards, the perfectionists of the pack. Have you ever met someone who stands out like a top-tier gourmet restaurant? That's a Sigma female. While everyone else might be content with fast food, she's striving for a culinary masterpiece. She holds high standards for herself and others, which might make her seem like she's always judging. But really, she's just aiming for excellence in a world full of mediocrity. Sigma females don't settle for anything less than the best. They're like a meticulous shopper, always searching for the perfect outfit. This quest for perfection can sometimes make them seem critical or unapproachable, but it's because they apply these high standards to everything. Now, let's add a touch of humor. Imagine her as the Gordon Ramsay of friendships. While everyone else is trying out for the school talent show, she's sitting in the judge's chair, raising an eyebrow and giving feedback like it's the finals of MasterChef. She's not being harsh. She just has a sharp eye for talent and a low tolerance for nonsense. Here's where it gets funny. Picture yourself at a job interview and she's the interviewer. She's not tossing you easy questions or accepting vague answers. She's grilling you like a pro chef testing a new recruit. But if you can handle the pressure, you might just earn a place in her inner circle. Sigma females set high standards for themselves too. They're like Olympic athletes training for a gold medal. Failure isn't an option, and anything less than excellence is unacceptable. This can make them seem overly serious or intense, but they're just committed to being the best version of themselves. Think of her as a personal trainer in human form. She's not going to let you slack off or sugarcoat the truth. She's the friend who tells you when you've got something in your teeth or when your outfit doesn't work. It's not because she's mean, it's because she cares enough to help you be your best. So, when you meet a Sigma female who seems a bit critical or unapproachable, don't take it personally. She's holding herself and others to high standards because she believes excellence is worth striving for. And if you can rise to the challenge, you might just find yourself in her exclusive circle of friends. Number 6, misunderstood confidence, the cool cat's dilemma. Rare gems. Picture this. You're at a big meeting at work, and there's that one person who walks in with their head held high, speaks clearly, and never seems to second-guess themselves. That's a Sigma female. Her confidence is like a bright light, shining unmistakably. But sometimes people mistake that light for arrogance or a frosty demeanor. Sigma females exude a natural confidence that comes from knowing who they are and what they want. They don't need to fish for compliments or seek approval from others. They're like eagles in a world of sparrows. While everyone else is chirping for attention, the Sigma female is soaring high, perfectly content and self-assured. Now here's where it gets funny. Imagine her at a party, casually sipping her drink and observing the room. Someone might think, wow, she's so aloof and unapproachable. But inside her head, she might be thinking, should I mingle or head to the kitchen for those amazing snacks before they're all gone? Her confidence can be intimidating to those who aren't used to such self-assuredness. It's like spotting a rare gem among pebbles. While everyone else is trying to shine, she's naturally glowing, knowing she's already special. This can lead to misunderstandings, with some people thinking she's arrogant or too cool for school. Here's the deal. Sigma females aren't trying to be cold or distant. They're just not interested in putting on a show. Their confidence comes from a place of self-reliance and understanding their own worth. They don't feel the need to over-explain themselves or seek validation from others. It's like they have an internal compass always pointing to, you got this. Think of her as the Sherlock Holmes of social interactions. She's observant, composed, and always seems to have a plan. But while Sherlock might be solving mysteries, she's simply navigating life with a cool head and a steady heart. She knows her strengths and isn't afraid to show them, which can sometimes be misconstrued as her thinking she's better than everyone else. Spoiler alert, she doesn't. She's just comfortable in her own skin. So, when people mistake her confidence for arrogance, it's really a misunderstanding of her mindset. She's not trying to one-up anyone, she's just living her truth. She's like that friend who always knows the best restaurant to eat at, the quickest route to take, and the perfect comeback in any conversation. It's not about being superior, it's about being prepared and self-assured. In the end, if you get to know a Sigma female, you'll find she's not cold or arrogant at all. She's just a person who knows her worth and walks through life with a confidence that's both inspiring and a little bit enviable. And hey, if you ever need advice or a dose of reality, she's the one you want in your corner. Confident smile and all. Dear Rare Gems, show your support by liking, sharing, and subscribing to the Rare Gems community. Your participation strengthens our channel and enables us to share these invaluable teachings with those on the path of personal development. Remember to activate notifications so you won't miss out on our future videos. Thanks for watching. Stay safe.